Dream Homes, and today we are headed to Boise, Idaho. State of Idaho is this peculiar shaped state right here. It's got a panhandle up there. If we zoom in a little closer, you can see that Boise is sort of surrounded by mountains. It's got, well, at least to the east, there are plenty of mountains in Boise. It is the largest city in Idaho with about 229,000 people. It is also the state capital of the state of Idaho. And the elevation of Boise, I'm just going to pop into my notes here, is about 2,730 feet or 830 meters. The climate in Boise, semi-arid continental climate. It has hot and dry summers with highs reaching 100 degrees or 38 degrees Celsius. The winters are moderately cold with a December average of approximately 31 degrees or minus almost 0 Celsius, almost -1 Celsius. So it does get hot. It definitely gets hot in Boise. We're really excited because we reached 100 subscribers on Fantasy Dream Homes, and that is totally awesome. And I was trying to think of something special we could do today. And I was going to feature cities all over the world, but when I was looking for my next city to do, I found the photos of the homes in Boise, particularly professional, really, really good photos you're going to see here. So I had originally planned to do Boise before we had to hit the 100 subscribers, so we're going to do it anyway. So here's your view of Boise. This is the downtown area. And as you can see, those are the mountains off to the east right there. And there are going to be several articles we're going to talk about here in Boise. It's a very popular place. It's growing very rapidly. These articles will all be featured in the show notes. So every article I talk about will be also in the show notes, so you don't have to write this down or anything. Boise, Idaho has been called the best place for millennials to live in the U.S. And among the things that were interesting, it's the population grew by 18.2% between 2010 and 2018. Most of the out-of-state newcomers are coming from California, and we're going to get into that in a little bit, followed by Washington State and Utah. Microbreweries, luxury condos, and Brooklyn-esque coffee shops are popping up in the Pacific Northwest city of 229,000 people. Then there's this other article here, and it's, as Boise booms, a city faces the curse of Californiacation. And it starts off kind of interesting. When Cameron Crowe, 29, contemplated a move back to his native Boise, Idaho, 3 years ago, his friends reacted with confusion. At the time, Crowe was a data analyst working in San Francisco, the nation's tech hub. Why would he leave for such a small city in Idaho? Crowe said it took a single sentence for them to see the light. You can easily own a home, have a 10-minute commute to work by bike, and drink $4 craft beers downtown. Sounds like pretty solid reasoning to me. Another article, I spent a long weekend in Boise, Idaho, which has been called the best place for millennials to live in the U.S. Here's what surprised me most. And this one's by Sophie Claire Haller, and that's obviously her. And I forgot to mention the author of this article right here is Katie Warren. And again, those will be in the show notes. This is what we're talking about, this anti-Californiacation. I can't even pronounce it. But they don't want, and this is, by the way, this is in Portland back in 2015. These same stickers are going on real estate signs in Idaho. They're really upset with all the Californians moving in. Article here in the LA Times, go back to California, wave of newcomers fuels backlash in Boise. Well, why are they upset? Well, because you got so many people leaving California because it's incredibly unaffordable. And then you have all the California wildfires, and I can give you other reasons. So they're looking for a better way of life. They're looking at Idaho going, wow, You know, the homes are super affordable, as you're going to see in our fantasy dream homes today. We're going to feature 10 of them. And not only are they affordable, the cost of living is way better than California. And the Idaho residents do not like it because it is driving the prices of their houses up because there's more competition coming in. There's more people coming in and less available supply of housing. So naturally, the prices are going to go up when the supply goes down. And one more video I want to feature. This is the top 10 reasons not to move to Boise, Idaho. And if you think these are real, this is on the YouTube channel From Here to There. And it is really not reasons not to move. Matter of fact, this gentleman is actually endorsing Boise. But he's cautioning Californians, you know, maybe shouldn't tell people when you move to Boise that you're from California. But that's something to keep in mind. It's a real deal. Okay, and then one other thing I want to show you is for tourist information, go to visitsouthwestidaho.org. I found that to be the best tourism site. So they'll tell you everything you want to see and do and places to go. So check out that tourism site. And again, that will be in the show notes. Today's real estate firm we're going to be featuring is Realtor.com, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get into our first home, first of 10. It is going for $1.5 million, and we will have your conversions up there in all the relative currencies. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 5,600 plus square feet, sitting on almost a half an acre of lawn. Built in 2016. Let's check out this first fantasy dream home. Okay, our next home is going for $1.79 million. It's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. That means 5 full bathrooms and 1 half bathroom. It's over 7,000 square feet of interior space. It's sitting on a lot size that's 3/4 of an acre. And it was built in the year 2005. So let's take a virtual tour of the second fantasy dream home. for almost $1.9 million. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, 1 half bathrooms. It's over 5,300 square feet of interior space. It's sitting on almost 5 acres of land, and it was built in 1981. Let's check out this next fantasy dream home. All right, so our next fantasy dream home is 5 bedrooms, 6 full bathrooms, over 7,000 square feet, sitting on over 5 acres of land. It's going for almost $2.1 million, and it was built in 2007. So let's take a tour of this next fantasy dream home. right, so our next fantasy dream home is going for $2.25 million. 6 bedrooms, 8 full bathrooms, over 9,500 square feet of interior space, sitting on almost 10.5 acres of land. It was built in 2003, and when you look at this, what do you say? A lot of windows there. Sometimes I just don't have words to describe. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just puzzled. Look at all the windows. I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just a little bit perplexed. It just looks kind of strange to me. Anyway, let's take a virtual tour and check out this next fantasy dream home.
So I'd like to take a minute and just show you something I think you would really be interested in. If you like the YouTube channel Fantasy Dream Homes, I think you're really going to like the Pinterest page of ours, Fantasy Dream Homes, by the same name. You can find it here, right up here. Here's the address, the URL address, pinterest.com/fantasydreamhomes. And if you scroll down here and we go to our boards page, you will see boards that if you like looking at luxury homes, you're going to love this Pinterest page. We have everything from magnificent master bedrooms to ultimate master bathrooms, luxury dressing rooms, kitchen ideas for luxury homes, butler's pantry, cozy nooks and alcoves, reading rooms, grand entryways, fantastic fireplaces. We also look at luxury appliances, and we look at plumbing fixtures, and we look at lighting, and we look at staircases, swimming pools, and flooring, furniture, anything you would see in a luxury home. This is the place to go. And if you want, like, say for example, you click into architectural styles of homes, okay, you actually can see all the different, we've separated all the major categories of homes: log cabins, contemporary style, craftsman, Queen Anne, Greek Revival, Tudor, Victorian. So there's something for almost everybody who's interested in home architecture or luxury homes. So we invite you to please visit our Pinterest page, and we'd like you to follow us on Pinterest. And we hope to see you on our Pinterest page. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so our next fantasy dream home is going for $2.45 million. 5 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, 1 half bathrooms. Interior space of over 5,800 square feet, sitting on more than 3/4 acres of land. It was built in 2009. Let's take a virtual tour of this next fantasy dream home. Okay, so our next fantasy dream home is going for over $2.9 million. It's 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, over 4,000 square feet of space. It's sitting on a sizable lot, and up here in this gorgeous view, look at this absolutely spectacular view of the city. And you're up high here, so it's over 41 acres of land, and it was built in 2013. So let's take a tour of this next fantasy dream home. Okay, so this next fantasy dream home is going for $3.5 million. It's 8 bedrooms, 6 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, over 10,000 square feet of interior space. It is sitting on a lot that's a little over 3 acres of land, and this house was built in 1999. Let's take a virtual tour of this next home. Okay, so our next home is going for the exact same price, $3.5 million. This one is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, over 5,600 square feet, sitting on over 11 acres of land, and this one was built in 2001. Let's take a tour of this next fantasy dream home. All right, so our next fantasy dream home is going for over $7.7 million. 5 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, over 6,000 square feet, sitting on a large lot of 60 acres, has a castle-like appearance here. And it was built in 1996. So our most highly priced fantasy dream home of the day, and our last one, our 10th fantasy dream home. Let's take a virtual tour. Okay, so that wraps up another edition of Fantasy Dream Home. We hope you liked visiting Boise, Idaho today, and we got a feeling, that you're going to think it's an incredible place to live. It's got a lot going for it. The prices for these homes are very on the extremely affordable side as far as ultra luxury homes. These are some amazingly priced homes and worth those amazing photographs that the real estate companies provided. So if you are new to the Fantasy Dream Homes channel, we hope you join us and become a member by hitting the subscribe button. And when you subscribe, if you click the bell, you will get notifications every time we come out with a new video. It does take a while to make these videos, so please subscribe, be patient. I try to get these out as quickly as I can, but they are very time consuming, and I do have a day job, folks, that occupies a lot of my time. So if you would like to see more videos, we would like to do some more cool things as far as editing goes and maybe put more live footage in here. So please become a sponsor of our channel on Patreon, and you'll find the links in our show notes. Also, please visit our Pinterest page because we have tons and tons of great photos on Pinterest. So check out pinterest.com/fantasy dream homes. Otherwise, as we conclude every edition of Fantasy Dream Homes, take care, everybody. Keep smiling. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.